Well everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the iPhone 12 mini and see how this particular phone holds up in 2024. Now, the thing is that this phone has already held quite well. We're going to be specifically looking at the later part of 2024, and there's been a couple of things that have changed within this phone. Number one, we basically have gotten this particular device to essentially, get iOS 18, which was cool. We were already expecting this iPhone to get iOS 18, but now that we officially got it, that's a really cool thing. On top of that, another very big thing is that this particular phone did end up getting kind of its successor to come out. So we do have the iPhone 16s that just came out, and those are really good phones as well. But when you take a look at these types of devices, I will definitely tell you in a lot of ways, if you're going to go through and get a 12 mini, this is a very good phone. It's very small, and I do like having a phone like this, but I think it's always better to get a phone that might be a little bit better. The 13 mini might be the better one here, but regardless of that, I will tell you, starting off with the outside, the iPhone 12 mini is a very beautiful device. On the front side of this phone, still getting that 5.4 inch, Retina XDR OLED display. It's a very good panel. I think it looks very nice. And like I said before, if you're going to go through and pick up a phone, this is a very solid option. And I love having a phone like this that looks this beautiful. So I do think this in and of itself is a very nice, big, massive thing to kind of keep in mind here. It's a very beautiful phone nonetheless. Now, on top of that, flat sides, lightning port at the bottom, you're getting your standard glass back, which still looks great. Not really too much to complain about here in my personal opinion. You're also getting your dual camera setup on the back side as well, which again is always nice to have. And you're getting MagSafe capability, you're getting wireless charging, IP certification, lots of good stuff here throughout. But I would definitely tell you, if you're going to go through and pick up a device, definitely something like an iPhone 12 mini body-wise still feels pretty good. It just so happens that the 13 mini might be a better one here and there for some people to go ahead and pick up. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there too. Now within iOS 18, I will tell you, it's been a pretty good version of software for the most part. It really hasn't been that bad yet. I feel like this has been pretty good. And I do think this is a really nice thing going on for this type of device. So if you are going to go through and pick up a phone, I definitely do like having a phone like an iPhone 12 mini, that still, it holds iOS 18 fairly well and handles iOS 18 fairly well as well. Now, one thing I will definitely say to kind of keep in mind is that if you're going to go through and upgrade your phone, as I always have stated, a phone like iOS 18 on iPhone 12 mini, this is one of those phones that is not going to be tailored for this version of software. So that is just one of those other things to keep in mind here. If you are going to go through and get a phone, you are probably going to experience that this is not going to be the best performing phone of all time on this version of software, but I still think it's going to be good enough for a lot of people. And once again, I think that's a very big thing to kind of keep in mind here as well. So from that side too, that kind of covers it up there. But I did go through and basically, compare the iPhone 12 mini against the iPhone 16. The thing that I kind of noticed within these two those two devices when I was comparing them was that if I was to go through and kind of look at them, I would probably say that a phone like the iPhone 12 mini is still performing fairly well and handling things fairly well compared to the iPhone 16. And I do think that is another very interesting thing. The iPhone 16 is way better than the iPhone 12 mini, but when I'm looking at these types of devices, I'm still actually seeing some really interesting stuff going on here. So I think that in and of itself, once again, is another very interesting thing kind of going on within this device as well. So overall, what I'll definitely tell you is that if you are going to go through and pick up a device, I'm very happy with a phone like the iPhone 12 mini. I think this is still a good phone. But if you have the option to, as I stated before, I'd probably say, get something like an iPhone 13 mini at the bare minimum. That might be better. But if you can also swing up and grab something like an iPhone 14, iPhone 15, those are going to be better as well. So in terms of that kind of covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.